So to crown it all up, Jesus Christ said, love your neighbor as you love thyself. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. That is the summary of the whole commandments. Because if I love myself to the extent that I don't want anybody to steal from me, then I will not steal from another person. So if I love myself to that extent that I don't want anybody to cheat on me, then I will not cheat on another person. If I love myself to the extent that I don't want anybody to bear false witness against me, call me names that I'm not supposed to be called, then I shouldn't do the same thing to another person. If I love myself to the extent that I don't want to be dishonored by anybody, then it is my responsibility to sow the seed of honor. It's a two-way thing, Jesus Christ is actually teaching us that in God's scheme of things, love is the ultimate. When we love our neighbor just as we love ourselves, then there are so many things that will not go wrong. Even in the church, when you don't want to be disrespected, you know that you don't like disrespect, then don't disrespect others. So let us be love conscious. When we have all of this in place, then we can enter into life. There's so many of us that are actually members of the church. Yes, we attend almost all the programs, across the nation, across continents and all of that. Wherever there is program, we are there. But our heart is far away from love, very far from love. Today is your day. God said, and I quote, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. This is very important. And I pray that you accept this to be true. Because without this, ceased. You can't enter into life. You can't enter into life. So God is counting on you. Yeah, He's counting on you to do the right thing. Because He wants you to truly enjoy. Yes. He had to die for you. He died. He died so that you don't die. So that you can enter into life. Yeah. He died for you so that you can be free. But doing the things of another kingdom while you claim to be a member of His kingdom can only bring more hurt to you. Yes, this is why so many believers struggle. Yes, this is why we all struggle. This is why we all struggle. Because our ways does not please the Father. He said, if the ways of a man pleases God, I repeat, causes his enemies to be at peace with him. Why is it so? Because He builds a wall round about you like He built in the life of Job. The devil said, is it not because of the thing that you placed around Job? Take it off as if I will not do. Hello, bro. God is not doing that negotiation with your life. So basically, all you just need to do is obey His system. He's going to build a wall around you. Okay? He'll build a wall around you. Unless you want Him to do the negotiation for, like He did with Job. It's your choice. Every man is left with a choice, But you knowing fully well that you want to enjoy life. And you want to live it as peaceably as possible, then you have to obey His own kingdom rules. His own kingdom rules. These are His rules. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. He said, thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not serve any other God beside me. Do not bow down to any other God. Not even to graven images you set up. Don't bow down to these things. Because spirits can enter into these things and you don't know what you are bowing down to. My brothers and sisters, you don't know what you are bowing down to. The Bible says that he moves around seeking for whom to devour. Seeking for whom to devour. He is not moving around aimlessly. No, he's moving around with aim, seeking for whom to devour. So when he sees somebody who is vulnerable, his own is to devour, to destroy, to steal people, to destroy people's lives. So you don't bow down to graven images. You don't bow down to things. You don't worship another God. No, you don't. It's a kingdom rule for us that are members of his kingdom. All right, so he's encouraging us today that we should learn this truth and abide by this truth. He said, abide in me and I will abide in you. He said, I am truth. I am the way. I am life. No man comes to the Father except through me. So whatever I tell you is true. Because if you do not obey everything I have taught you, remember, nobody comes to the Father except through me. So imagine try to put yourself in that position where nobody can be given a job except you sign the letter. Try to put yourself there. Anybody who does not please you, what do you think is going to happen? Anybody who does not fit in, what do you think is going to happen? You know the truth. Yes, you are not going to give that person the job, and that's the truth. That job, you will not give it to them because you feel like they don't deserve it. They are supposed to have learned this. They are supposed to have done this. They are supposed to have done that. You'll be like, they don't deserve it. And you're not going to sign that document. So that is where Jesus Christ is. No man comes to the Father except through him. So if Jesus is standing here and then you stand before him and say, I want to access the Father. And then he says, did you obey this? Okay, Mark, good. You were good to people, showing mercy. Very nice. Did you obey this? I thought I told you now. You have to meet all the criteria. You need to meet all the criteria. You see the point now. So I love when Jesus Christ teaches, he always uses those physical things just to illustrate things. Illustrate how things work. If you want to go to the Father, if you want to access life, if you want to have it in abundance, then this is what you must do. Keep the commandments. Thank you.